it is time. So at the end of this video, I'm going to give you an option to where you can actually get all this information free and really detailed and dive into it even more. And I'm going to tell you how to do that. But first, here's what we're going to do. I am going to tell you 4 ways to actually get business with content. These are localized ways, not just random stuff where you get, hey, let me get you 1 million likes here or 1 million likes there. And this is what, it doesn't matter. What matters is, do you get phone calls? Do you get business? Do you have the opportunity to win clients? That's what matters in this market when you're trying to do social media. It doesn't matter the number of followers if you don't have any contracts, because you're going to be trying to get followers in another business before it's all said and done. So here's what I want to give you today. Number 1, I'm going to say podcast. And before you go, oh crap, podcast. Well, probably what you're used to in a podcast is somebody that's going to interview somebody from some other state you don't know, talking about business in some other way. And they're going to spend the first 2 or 3 minutes. Hey buddy, how you doing? Ha, great weather, blah, blah, blah. They've lost you in 2 or 3 minutes. When usually if you're listening to a podcast, you probably only got 2 or 3 minutes and you're just trying to pick up a smidgen of some good stuff that you can implement in your business right here, right now. Here's the way to do that. So do a local podcast. And what I mean by local podcast is just walk around, go to a local venue, a neighborhood, something that is about your local community, and just walk through talking about that neighborhood, talking about that local place you go and love. And then turn around and use that as a podcast. And while you're doing it, since you're shooting video, you can use that as content as well. Because most of the time what happens when people are moving into town, they want to know about the city. They want to know what's around. They want to know about entertainment. They want to know about neighborhoods. So if you give them that type of content, guess who they're going to call for business? That's right. You. That's right. So this is super simple. You don't have to get some $18 million a year guy out of New York that's going to give you all the goods for real estate the way he did it back in 1978. Who cares? All they care about is what you can give them for what they need in their life right now, which is moving to your city, and they need an agent to show them what's up. Be that agent. That's your podcast, just walking and talking. I know y'all can all do that. So there's number 1. Local podcast, but it's just you, baby. It's just you, because you're the most important one that's going to get the business and bring in the clients. Number 2, Pinterest. Simple. Everybody's like, Pinterest, what? Does that even exist? Is Pinterest still out there? Well, yeah, it's not just for DIY projects. You can do a local page for Pinterest. Moving to, like my city's Birmingham, Alabama. Here's a Birmingham, Alabama page of all the cool stuff in Birmingham, Alabama. Man, they hit your page, and then all of a sudden you've got links to you, ways to get to you. They get to see the whole city. They get to see you out and about the city. They see your community. Man, you know the community they're living in. So guess what? They need your knowledge. So they're going to be your client. Excellent. Easy way to do stuff. You're already doing it anyway. Number 3, nobody will do it. Google My Business. What's the first thing people do when they decide to hire an agent after they found you on Pinterest, after they heard your local podcast or saw your walkthrough local video? Well, they're going to look for reviews. Well, what's the number 1 thing when you Google reviews that pops up? Google My Business. Why? Because the number 1 reviews people follow are Google reviews. You can pay somebody $300 a month to manage your reviews as an agent, and they'll take your money, and then you can post it on Facebook and everywhere else. But guess what? Google My Business is free. All you got to do, even if you work from your home, if your home address is your business, go to Google My Business, set up an account. It's free. They're going to mail you a card that has a code on it. And just to confirm you're who you say you are and your business is where you say it is, you enter that code. All of a sudden, you've got a Google My Business profile. Then you rank higher on Google. All the stuff that you post to your YouTube, your podcast, all those things, they all show up under Google My Business. And you can post cool stuff there just like you do your Pinterest page. Holy cow, guess what? We hadn't spent a dime yet. It's just you talking about the things you do while you're doing them every day. Isn't that lovely? I thought so. All right. So, and then the number 1 thing, and this requires a little bit more of a heavy lift, but this is a business asset that will feed you and work for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's a local YouTube channel. Video neighborhoods, show your listings, show your marketing, share your knowledge about the market, share local venues, share everything that you do and that you like and don't like about your city. Give that out for free to everybody. What's the first thing people do when they're moving in town from another area? They're sick of all these listing updates and all this other stuff. They want to see the city. They want to know about it. They want somebody that's informed. Well, there's no other way that somebody can get to know you no other way that's better than watching that YouTube channel and seeing all those things they need. And again, give them a million ways to get in contact with you. They'll never get off your channel, and you'll be the one they call for business. And that's like having a virtual assistant that's working for you 24/7 generating leads. All you got to do is put a camera to it, think about it, share your local knowledge that you see every day that they don't because they're moving in, and be that person, be that voice, be the one that gives the information. You'll be the one that gets the clients, gets to sell. That's 4 ways to do it. And I want to give credit in this one because there's a gent named Jackson Wilkie who does amazing on YouTube and does a lot of local YouTube channels. Google him, look him up. He does an amazing job. And he gave me a lot of these tips as well. Study your craft, get with it, and that'll help you. These are 4 things that you can implement in your business immediately that will start working for you while you sleep. Hope this helps. Have a blessed day, peeps. Gene Darden, 205-426-1113. And I promised you, if you'll comment, send it to me, I will send you a detailed description of all these things and some bullet points that go even further that will tell you what you can do from a marketing perspective to truly, truly be impactful and truly get calls and business, because that's the only thing that matters. Likes and shares don't matter if they don't convert into business. So that's it for today. Peace.